So Nepal, do we know where Mount Everest is or where Lord Buddha was born? Yes, in Nepal. But do we also know where is it in the world? Nepal, it's right here in the world. This is where we are. This is Nepal. Today I'm actually going to tell you about Nepal, its culture, its friendly people. Nepal is my country where I was born and raised. The flag of Nepal is very unique. It has two triangle emblems with the moon and the sun. And this is a picture of Nepal. As you can see how unique it is. It's very different than the usual flags that we see all over the world. It is a landlocked country. It's rectangular in shape with the area of 147,181 square miles. Of course, the Mount Everest, also known as Sagarmatha, which is its local name, is situated in Nepal. Kathmandu is the valley, which is also the capital of Nepal. It's densely populated because all the embassies, the hotels, everything, all the businesses are situated in the valley itself. So people come from all over the place looking for jobs. According to Nepal.com, there is 30 million population in Nepal, and according to NepalTourism.com, there are 6 ethnic groups and over 50 languages are spoken in Nepal. The main religion is Hinduism. There are Hindus, Buddhists, Christians, and some Muslims in the country, but Hinduism is the main religion. Buddhism is also vastly practiced, mainly because Lord Buddha was born and raised in Nepal. Also, there are a lot of Chinese people who's moved in Nepal centuries and centuries ago. We do have mixed ethnicity, like I was saying earlier. We have Indians, Mongolians, Nawars, Nepalese that lived in Burma, and Nepalese that have moved from Bhutan a long time back. Family ties are very important in Nepal. It's the social culture. Everything, every little function and everything, the families are always invited. Friends are very important as well, but not as important as how families would be. Joint family is very common in Nepal. If a son gets married, they bring their wives to live with the family. They have kids, they share the same kitchen. It doesn't matter how many sons they have. If there were 5 sons, they will still bring their wives, and so it's a huge family. The parents' home is actually considered to be the family home, so everybody kind of just lives there and later branches out. Respect for elders is very important. We always respect our elders, regardless of who they are. Even if we see somebody in the street that looks like old enough to be your dad, we always call them, respect them as our own dad. Also, we respect our bosses and our teachers. We never call them by their first names. It's always either sir or madam or miss, never by their first name. Very unlike the culture that we have in here. In Nepal, the biggest form of greetings is putting the palms together and doing namaste. It's almost as if you guys do yoga. It's almost as, doing yoga. Superstitious, very superstitious people in Nepal. An example, like an astrologer is consulted in order to in order to find a auspicious date for a marriage. So you can understand how auspicious that might be. Usually what we do is we consult an astrologer, they find a date for us, and that's the date we get married, or we don't get married at all, and then we'll have to wait for another date to come along. Arranged marriage is very norm in Nepal. People in Nepal believe in family ties the most, so when a child comes to an age of marriage, usually the elders find a suitable bride or groom for them, especially around the community, who is more educated, same social status. Nepali brides are always very beautiful, lots of gold jewelries during the wedding time, red clothes. It is believed that there are 3 million god and goddesses in Nepalese culture or Indian culture, Hindu culture. In Nepal, you will see lots of hundreds of temples and shrines and stupas all over the place. We have beautiful cities like Patan and Bhaktapur, where you can see historic cities with lots of temples and shrines all over the place. Nepal also has a century-old tradition for the goddess Kumari. What we do is we pick up a girl who has not reached her puberty as yet to be the goddess, and she's usually considered the avatar for Lord Durga, goddess Durga, and so she is worshipped by all the Hindus and the Buddhist people till she reaches puberty or her first menstrual cycle. Now, this is the famous temple of Pashupatinath, which is one of the very big temple in Nepal, worshipped. We have people coming from all over the place just to go and see that temple. This is Lord Ganesh. He is the first that whenever we start any kind of ceremony, he's the first that we should start with in, among all the 3 million gods that I just told you guys about. These are the Buddhist monasteries or the stupas that we have in Nepal. That's Swambhunath, and that's the famous all-seeing eyes. All the T-shirts, and we have so many things, different things that has those eyes in there. People even get tattoos with that, so it's actually a very famous thing in Nepal. The biggest festival is Dasai, which is generally 10 days long. They sacrifice goat all over the place in Nepal, and in the end of the ceremony, what we do is we get blessings from our elders and gifts. Cows are holy. They are considered to be sacred in Nepali society. She's considered as a mother because she gives us milk. It is also said in the Hindu society that she is the one who actually takes us to heaven. So killing a cow is a crime in Nepal, and asking for beef while you're in Nepal is very offensive, so never do that. We as Hindus also believe in reincarnation. It's believed that if you do good in this life, then the next life that you will have a better chance of getting a better life, not being a horse or a dog that has to work so hard and things like that. It's what we do is we try to do very good in this life, so it stops the cycle of reincarnation, so we receive enlightenment. Okay, we in the Hindu society, we are cremated after our death, especially along the banks of the river. The sons are the one who actually perform the rituals. It's usually 13 days, 13 days of mourning where the son don't get to eat proper food. They don't get to touch their wives or children, can't have nice clothes or sleep in their own bed. They have to wear white, shave their heads, and all those good stuff. Okay, in conclusion, I would like to say that Nepal is a beautiful country with rich culture and polite people. The beautiful temples, stupas, and historic city make it a very unique and an exotic place. I believe understanding the culture of a country is an excellent way to comprehend why things happen in those countries, or certain things that you see on TV or magazines. And if you are traveling to these parts of the world, you definitely want to know, prepare yourself as to why they do things, so that you don't not only offend the local people in there, that you also aren't surprised. I would like to show you a small slideshow just to kind of enhance what I said, show you some pictures so that you have a mental picture. So this is the famous Mount Everest that we have. This is the living goddess Kumari that I was talking about. It's usually they start at 6 years old and go all the way till they reach their first menstrual cycle. This is the valley of Kathmandu. As you can see, it's a small place but very, very crowded. These are the cities, the historic cities I was talking about, Bhaktapur and Patan. As you can see, you can see different pagoda styles and temple styles in there. This is the beautiful brides that I was talking about. There's the bride, that's the groom. That's how they usually dress up when getting married. And these are actually the American people that went down to Nepal and got married in a very traditional Nepalese style, which is cute, so cute. And at the end, namaste. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.